Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Ya Ali Madad. Hope you can hear me loud and clear. Before I get another headache and go down and down, I need to tell you that America is praying us. Not the prayer, but hunting us down for their own selfish interests. I don't need to convince you about it. I've put many things on my profile Facebook page. You may go and check there. And if this will be uploaded on YouTube, all I can say is there are many things happening. I cannot give details, but that America has got us hostages. The way they've made me go insane and become stupid and things like that, they've been using in Karachi a friend of mine whom they sent to become my friend, Zainab, who was telling me a lot about black magic in her family too. And her cousin, even Shadman, male cousin, was saying about this. And they were discussing black magic in their family. And this friend is a spy of Marion Williamson and Matthew from Karachi American School. And that was many years back, but since Miss Desa was teaching there, and she had told me on the phone that it would be a long time for her to come back. And so why? I couldn't guess why. And who was keeping her away from me? In 1988-89, she told me that it's going to take a long time for her to come back. Well, around 1999, I recall she was still in the Karachi American School. And later on, when she's resigned, she's had a cancer, something cancer, and she passed away without seeing me. And before that, she had gone a bit out of her mind, that lady that I had loved so much as a family friend. America is after us unstoppably. And so there's nothing I can do. I'm sinking here. They've gotten me since 1982, 81. And they've been after me since then. Believe it or not. Now, I don't have to convince you against them, and I don't need to make you believe. But there's no way of saving this world unless God's wrath befalls America and Israel. They've gotten our Middle East. We were told long time ago that they wanted to attack Iran, and they will do it. And once they attack Iran, they will finish the world. They're going for World War III now, the Americans and Israelis. And so we're waiting for the second coming of Christ, where in Revelations we're told that Jesus Christ is going to finish this whore of Babylon. I'm here in a panic attack. And what shall we do but remain silent against the atrocities, humanitarian crisis. So before I die or get cancer, as they're supposed to, wanting to give me cancer, and I have had signals and signs and feelings and intuitions, and before I'll end up in a hospital, here I am rotting and I'm sending messages. And these messages could not make it worse for me, more than it is. Nothing can make it worse now. We're living on a prayer that Jesus Christ is going to come back, and our Imam Mahdi, Kalki Avatar, can only save this world, save the oppressed. There is a prayer in our Quran, in the Surah Nisa, that all the women oppressed, children, and the men, pray to God to send them a helper from Him, from God. So there has to be someone on earth who isn't greedy, doesn't need money, doesn't rely on money, doesn't rely on material stuff. And this man is going to come, and he's going to save us. Probably no bullets will stop him, no machine guns, no tankers, no bomb blasts. So let's see, we're waiting for him to save the world, oppressed so much that you can see by reading the news. And before I die, at least I know that I have done my part, sending the message. I believe, believers, we believe that a man is going to come who will save the oppressed, the amputated, the maimed, psychologically gone insane. And this person is going to be a Muslim, a great person from among Islam, and only he can save the world, where the world is driven by desires, unbound, no boundaries, no caring, nothing for the oppressed, the downtrodden. This world has become survival of the fittest. And those are the Israeli Zionists, American Zionists. And they've spread all throughout America. And they want to kill the Muslims, make Muslims go against Muslims. This was their plan a long time ago. Long time ago. Not because of 9/11. No. 1980, 79, the Iran-Iraq war started. They had already put Saddam Hussein there, Khomeini there by the CIA. What I was told, and now the evidence is so evident against America. Everyone knew what America's plans were, what the Illuminators' plans were, and it's coming true. See how they're trying to break the Middle East? As I'm saying this, I wonder if this will stop. Of course it won't stop. But it doesn't mean by me sending the message that it would get any worse. It can't get any worse. It's supposed to get worse, and it will get worse. So this message is not to save anyone, but that I just want to say that I was so wrong. Once upon a time, I believed that these Americans were truly humanitarian. And now I believe that Muslims are truly humanitarian. This person, this friend I've known from Canada, she was so superficial. I've known Pakistanis who have not said a word about their contributions. And by being in Karachi American School and then leaving it, I've known that liberty and love is not to be shown off and advertised like these Americans are doing. It's all superficial. It was made to fool us, but we couldn't see it. And now we're seeing. Now we're seeing it. It wasn't very long when the blacks, Negroes, Africans were made slaves by these Americans, by these very Americans. And now they want to make the Asians, the Middle Easterns, slaves. And they have had it planned for a long, long time. So whether now Iranis, the governments are taken by the CIA. We can't trust whatever is happening, the leaders are doing. I would like to say that those who say that these are the Muslim leaders or these Shia leaders, these Ahl Sunni leaders, or any other leader in the fold of Islam, that this is not Islam, that they've been under duress. If they say they are true Muslims, then they are under duress. And so let us not point fingers at a time like this. Let us understand and keep quiet. And those who know that silence is the best. But I just want to tell you that Islam is great. And what America and anti-Muslims, anti-Islamic people are trying to do is to give Islam a bad name. And they've had it planned for a long, long time. So it's not religion. Whether we agreed to idol worshipping or not, I never agreed to idol worshipping because my religion told me. Yet I never planned to harm anyone. What I didn't understand, what my religion was against, I never planned to go to India to harm. But in fact, if I had to go to India, I would only go there to save people, not harm people, awaken people, maybe get help from them for myself too, but never harm them. And this whole thing, I understand now that it's political. There are differences in religion, but the basic thing is to care, to save lives, to do your best in the enlightenment you're in the condition you're in, whether you're wholly enlightened or halfly enlightened. So this is my Islam, and this is true Islam. And those feeling guilty Muslims would say, if we only had adhered to the true Islam. But the message of Imam Hussein and Bibi Zainab alayhi salam is clear. At Karbala, Kufa, Sham, that those who adhered truly to the message of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam had to suffer such a great deal. So there's no need, because those who adhered Yazid's army, people were saying that they have gone astray. So no need to feel guilty. We are believers. We are true believers. And why not believe in a God supreme, the most powerful,